Okay, yes. How are you, Haley? Look, let's go to our charts. Sorry, I was a bit late today. I just had my antenna guy. We've had no TV because of antenna issues here at this new place. So he just I was trying to bustle him off to get onto this. So let's go and share on what's happening on these couple of pairs. We have GA here. I haven't even put any trend lines in yet. There. Yep. We'll do another one. Turn that one. Turn that one red. It seems to be, this box end seems to be going out. If we look at the GBP NZD, just do that one as well. See, we're in the second candle out now. So if we do another, looking pretty similar, aren't they? From here to there. Wow. And then if we do another one, it's really basically a cross. And there, we'll just turn that one, turn that one green. Okay. I don't know if they're in exactly the right position. I've still got some support and resistance lines. We might do another couple here. Just thinking through there. Yeah. And then we also have the bit through there, through there. Maybe even we could look up here because you can see back there was that point. Yet a few of the indicators are telling a bit of a story. So this was yesterday's. Let me go. This was yesterday's underground. Look at it. It just dropped down and then bang up, and then look at that spike way up past the day's high. This was in the evening. So what time was that for me? That was like 8:45. Wow, in my evening. Um, no worries, Haley. Yeah, morning. Hey, Tommy. No worries. Um, yeah, have it on to morning routine. Yeah. Oh, it's early for you, isn't it? Like if you're in the UK, it's 5 in the morning. Or now it's going to be 5:24. Yeah, so we'll just see. This is sort of moving. If we look at it, it's moving up, but we might get that breaking out and then down. And why I'm saying that is, if I go here to some of my indicators that I have, not that you trust indicators, but I'm thinking we're going to have some other levels down here because this is the British pound going up. That's fine. And you've got New Zealand going down there. But these are sitting up here. So there's going to be, I think you're going to get some rise in this first bit, but I think we're just going to have possibly another really nice drop. That's just I'm not going to do any predictions like Mr. Khan does. That's not what I tend to do. Anyway, this is coming out. It's sort of near the sort of bottom middle of the GBP AUD, and if you look at it, there's sort of got a similar picture here. RSI is not that high, but one of these indicators, and then you also have the vortex is British pound still going up, Aussie dollar still coming down. right? So we're going to have a little bit of a buy for a bit, and whether we get, I don't know, what have we got there? Let's have a look and see. If we go, this is AUDs, let's have a little measure from where we are currently up to there. Well, that's 18 pips out of that. Whether it'll do that or not. See, there's another little support line just there. So I don't know whether this is going to make it go in about there. There's probably, yeah, and there's not enough pips in that from where it is now up to there. There's only 2.53 pips or something, and I'm not going in there for only. Whoop, I'm not going in there for only 3 pips. I want to see whether it breaks that. If it breaks that, then this possibly is going to be the next level on it. As long as this, well, the RSI could come back down because you can see even there on a line, it only made it to that, and then it turned down each time in the recent sort of within this sort of time frame. And even back there, it didn't really go very high. And then we've got these are still sort of coming apart because you can see that there. We got that little cell there when they separated on that. Okay. These are still joining up here, but they're not up very high yet. Let's look at GBP NZD. Go back to that. Okay. So if we go there, we measure up. There's a support through there. Again, it's that lower support, which is not a lot there. And if that goes to break, then it could go up to here or even further. But I suppose if we had have got in to here, would have gone from there on that candle. I mean, that's 11 pips already, 11, 12 pips. And I wasn't at my desk when this fired up. I was still trying to say goodbye to the antenna guy. So but if we look at what happened yesterday, it actually dropped and just kept dropping. This might just keep going up because we've got these levels here that it could go to. It's not moving very quick at the moment. But still, I wonder if I didn't measure this one. What do we got from here up to there? That's 12, 13 pips. GBP AUD, let's go back there. That was from there up to there. It's 11, 12 pips. Still would have been your 10 if you had got in right at the start of that candle. But I sort of would like this move. We were watching that yesterday and then it did turn. So GA, see, this is still coming up the top here. This is still setting itself up. We go to GBP NZD. That could snake along for quite a while until it comes down. So this is still in a buy. This is still a buy in this scenario. This is still a buy at the moment. Yeah. And on the GA, yep, this is still a buy. Touching up there. But it's not moving very quickly at the moment. Bit of a lonely time here tonight. Oh. Yeah. Just Good day, Bob. I don't know if you get. Oh, yep, you're there.
Just seen, so I thought I would just jump on and see what this is all about, if you don't mind, Brian.
It's my pleasure. Not a problem at all. This is Underground Railroad that was introduced to the Ninja Group by Chuck Jones, my esteemed colleague. We've been around for a while as well, and this is his sort of strategy stuff. I'm actually going to be calling this in a minute because I think both of these we need to. It's come up to the other level. So you won't be able to see, but I'm just going to go over to my trading platform.
Okay.
GNZD. Wow.
And do you mind if I just watch? Because obviously I'm not, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's no worries at all. Watch all you like.
Great.
I'm just going to put a buy on that. Bang on that one. And we'll just see how we go with it. I might just watch it for the minute.
So you're buying Geod, are you?
Geord, yeah, and GBP NZD because it's going off as well.
Right.
If I go back to GBP NZD, you'll see how they're both sort of going at the moment.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how far they'll go. This is not something, normally out of the gate it might go here and then go back down, or it might continue. But at the moment, it's broken through the buy. I'll go back here. Yeah, this trend line here, it's broken up through that and going up.
Yeah.
This is where I'm looking at it possibly going to. So if I'm in, and I'm just in, and we get up there, that's only 5 pips, but that's okay.
Yep.
Up to there is like 19. That's on NZ, AUD. It's sort of, I've got the trade that's come back on us, but if we measure from here up to there, that's 8 or 9 pips. Up to there is 32.
Yep.
It may not go that high. We may put I'll put another little, just in there, I think. Just measure that. They're up to there, it's 22. So it's still not come back to come and break that. It could quite easily, but I'm looking at this. This will either, here they're not coming back. This is starting to turn on the RSI. That's why we're getting this little, but nothing's telling me at the moment that it's going to, jump down. Now I may be, totally wrong, but we're sort of just following and looking how this goes. And I'm just going from GBP AUD and GBP NZD. Come down in that. So we've still got 9. If we, sometimes what Chuck does, it jumps down to the 5 minute. So you can see it's come out and really gone up. This looks like a little retrace.
Yeah.
Like it was there. But the indicators are still sort of saying that's still in the buy. You can see it's gone into blue again and still pushing up.
Yeah.
But I got in just when it was up here, so it's got to come up. I'm still down on my pip count at the moment, but that's okay.
But that's only marginal, isn't it? I haven't had a look at, I'm aware of it, but I haven't had a look at the rules at all. And it just happened that as I was logging on, I thought, crikey, there's Brian. I'll just sort of sit in and pester him a bit. And it's
that fella, yeah. Well, you can see this turning now. Look at that. See this turning on the RSI, turning on there.
Yep.
And these are still lagging on the top. That's on 5. So we'll just see.
And are you finding this is working, Brian?
What do you mean? Underground Railroad?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I've only been a couple of days on this. See, look at this pulling back down now.
Yeah.
That's on the 5, but not on the 15's not. So coming back quite a bit. That's okay. So in the 15, it still hasn't turned, but if we go back to the 5, it's starting to pull back down.
Yeah.
And these are, whether they snake or whether they're going to start to, see, they come up here and go for a while before they pull back down again.
Yep.
But these coming together here is a bit of a sign we've got a little bit of a drop there.
Yeah. So what you're ideally waiting for is a move back down towards the trend lines, and then a move up. Is that what you're?
It may come back, retest, and go off. It may come
Yeah.
down to only this support and resistance line, or support line, and then off again.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Right. Okay.
Good morning to you, Wayne.
Good afternoon, Brian. Sorry, I missed your link going in.
I didn't say anything before because I was stuck with an antenna guy here, and I tried to get on a bit further and get him out and trying to be polite. He did a good job, but I didn't want to sort of be too rude. So that's why I was a little bit late after start. But this looks like this is pulling back down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I just got 4 pips on that one. I came out just before it started coming down. And I got 19 on GPP New Zealand.
Yeah.
So have you taken a trade yet this morning?
Yeah, no, I put a buy on both of them, but it's coming back down on me at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's why I got out.
Yeah.
Because yesterday was different. Yesterday it was going down before it even came out the box, but normally it goes one way and then the other way. So I think that's a small move now.
Life is different, Wayne. That's right. It looks like this is going in a sell now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's the big move will probably be down again today.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see.
I don't have the experience to.
But it wasn't. So you're right. Like if we go back here, and I'm not trying to ignore you, Bob. Come back in if your comments and stuff. But if we look there, that just sort of went straight down, basically, where this has done this up and then
and that's what it tends to do. And I've been watching it goes one way and then the other way.
And then the other. That's right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that's why I decided to come out of those, but I might be wrong. Probably am.
No. This is looking like it's going into a bit of a sell, but I'm going to wait a moment.
Yeah, I'll just sit on the sidelines and watch because as I already said, Brian, I haven't sort of really looked at this at all.
No, that's okay. So Bob, I'll try and. Do you want me to explain it a little bit while we're watching?
Yeah, would you? Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, if
not a problem at all.
That's it.
So see it pulling down there. Anyway, if we go to, I'll just go without indicators and stuff. Oh, what are we doing? Get out of there. Hit the wrong one. Here we go. So this is the opening of the Sydney session. So you see it's, oh no, is it? No, it's there. How did that go that big? Oh, because we're on the 5 minute. Is that 5 minute? Yeah. That's 7. That shouldn't be out there. What's that doing there? Oh,
Brian, I've got no idea.
No, sorry. Yeah, it's all right, Bob. Take it easy. I'll go back to, oh no. On the 15, it's okay. I know it's not. What is, oh no, that's what's happened. I've obviously fiddled or something, or something weird's going on. We're going there. So, so what you do is, got that there to the 15. Okay. So I'll just try and make that a bit bigger there. So the way it works is this is what's called the A range.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's from when, don't worry about the times. It's when Sydney opens. And I'm pretty sure it's 8 hours. So 7. Yeah, it's 8 hours. So at the 8 hour mark, you get this one candle. So basically you draw this rectangle around it from the from the start of the Sydney session, wherever the candles, and basically this A range touches the day low and the day high. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And then you're drawing a trend line along the candles down and a trend line on candles up underneath. So this is sort of like the sell and this is the buy sort of trend line. It's pretty basic as I'm doing it. I mean, Chuck can explain it. There's a couple of videos that Chuck has done in relation to it. And what you're going to see is you're going to see it break on this candle just at that time. It will break and then it may go in the other direction or keep continuing. So this was yesterday's. We saw it come here. This candle, the last one was there and it just came out, retraced, and then it just kept going down and down and down. And Wayne and I got a number of pips out of that. You got 15 or something, didn't you, Wayne?
Yeah, about 15 yesterday.
And I think I got a 16.6 and a 10 out of it. Or
David Korn got about 50 or something, didn't he?
Yeah. So he's a bit MIA today, isn't he? Missing in action. And so basically what you're looking at is being able to just, like, for example, Bob, you're in UK, aren't you?
Yes.
So it's getting up sometime before 5 o'clock, drawing the A range on GA and GN.
Yeah.
See, GN's still going. Oh, it's pulling back a bit, Wayne, but it's going back up again, isn't it?
It's going up, yeah.
And see, that's the A range again for GN. And yesterday we had that A range and it went down as well as the GA, and they tend to follow each other. So, and so basically you just need to be at the chart to be able to build up the, put where the candles are, or this A range in, and then you're looking at where it goes from there.
Right. So you're looking for a breakout of that A range.
Well, see those two lines, the two trend lines.
Yeah.
It creates a corner.
Yeah.
And basically it boxes the candles in, and it either has to break up or break down.
Yeah.
That's the sort of easy explanation of it.
Right. I'm with you. Yeah. Okay.
But what it does is, as Wayne just said before, you'll get a breakout up and then it'll change direction.
Right.
It didn't yesterday, but it may or may not today.
Yeah.
But as far as sorry,
you're saying normally it does.
It could
break. Right. Okay. But it's okay. But is the norm for it to break out in one direction then come back? Is that the norm, or is break out and stay broken out?
Yes.
well, that's clarified that completely, and it's
it'll do one or the other, and so you just have to wait for it.
Right. All right.
And so, look, this is not about it doing exactly the same thing every day, as you said. I've seen it plenty of these A ranges where it has just come out and kept going. I've seen plenty of them where it's come out and then it's broken and gone totally the other way. So you just need to be ready for one or the other. What Chuck sort of says is you've got this first move, which you can get 10 pips out of, and then you wait for the longer move, either the continuation or the change in direction.
Right.
That's where the bigger pips are. If you can see from yesterday, like there's a considerable amount of pips from there to there, 147.
Yep.
And then it was really weird. Look at this one. Look, from here back up to there, 157, or 153, the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So I think what it is, in answer to your question, Bob, and then you go up and down time frames. Mainly you set it up on the 15.
Yeah.
And then you go look at it on the 5.
Yep.
Cool. See, that's come out, come down, back up again a bit. And GN, that's just gone up, back, and it continues
Up,
on.
yeah.
This is one thing though. They tend to mirror each other, Bob.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
tend to, what happens on GA will sort of happen on NZ, or what's happening on NZ will happen on GA to
Yeah.
a certain extent. That's on
Yeah.
5s. Let's see, go look at the indicators again. See, they've crossed over. This is coming down, but this is still going across here. Let's, I'm just going to go and turn off. I don't want the 5. Oh, yeah,
And is
I
it
want the
purely
5.
GA and GN that you look at this time in the morning?
One of the bits of advice from Chuck was to focus on only one pair to start with, like GA.
Yeah.
But if you want to do 2, do GA and GN because they're pretty close to each other, as in,
okay,
they tend to copy or mirror it to a certain extent.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But all the GBP pairs and maybe Euro GBP. So you've got 6. You got 6 down there. Well, I've got 7 plus the EG.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want, but you wouldn't be able to focus on all of those anyway, I don't think. Look at that, Wayne. Look at that coming back up now.
Yeah, it looks like it came out too early.
Bloody hell, mate. Hey?
Well, the stochastic went red as well. So,
Yeah,
I know he had the stochastic in it. So
you can't bloody trust that thing, mate.
I know it's
That thing tells lies. Crikey, if I had a stayed in, I would have got my 10 easy.
Did you come out as well?
Yeah, I come out losing.
Oh dear.
Well, you see, it's come up and pushed up and back down to this support level, but see, it's pulled away from this trend line.
Hmm.
I mean, we should have rules, shouldn't we? Really, Wayne, that we go by, but
well, I've got his EMAs on as well, so I've been watching those, and they're still in a buy, but they take a while to change around anyway.
Yeah, those EMAs, I didn't turn them back on.
The RSI was getting oversold, and the stochastic change, and that's why I thought, no, let me get out while I was there. But
yeah,
I got out positive, so it's not bad.
Yeah, that's still.
If it goes above that trend line, I might buy it again.
Above which trend line?
That next one up.
You mean the support?
Support, yeah.
Yeah. Resistance. Or resistance line, yeah.
Because mine's about roughly where yours is. So we.
But it's interesting.
Thinking the same.
If you turn this off and you turn on a little bit of, didn't turn on. Bit of Bollinger's, that's really pushed up pretty high.
Yeah, on my JFX, I got the Bollinger's.
Yeah.
And it's way into them now.
Yeah, it is. I saw it too, but it's still pushing.
Yeah.
And see this still going down. This is still sitting along here. But it's pulled back a little bit. Let's just have a look and see.
I see your vortex changes and changed back over again, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your settings are different to mine then. What is your settings? Because mine shows a bar the whole time.
It's a 3. So if you go in, I change mine to a 3.
I don't know what mine is.
It'll say on the chart then normally.
Hang on, I got them all hidden.
I should do this so I hide them all.
Mine's 14.
Yeah, 14.
So you reckon it should be 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Because I followed that from you, so I'll change that to a 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3 is it just gives you it's on 3 candles, so it gives you just a much closer change that you're going to see.
I need to save this template as well, then. So it comes up like that in the future.
They're just sitting there, isn't it, at the moment? That's the GA on 5. Bob's still there. That's good.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
We haven't upset him. That's good. See, look at that. It's come up to that support level there, that resistance. And resistance, sorry, I meant to say. Yes. I keep saying the wrong thing. It's like left and right. So I'm okay with left and right. It's pushed up there and it just hasn't broken through. If that breaks through there, that's That's highly likely to come up there. Can you see how that's pushed up? Bang, came,
Yep.
pushed up. That's the GN. GN's pushing a lot higher, isn't it? If you look at it out of the box to there, that's 27 pips. The GA, it's sort of like from there to there, it's only 15.
Yeah.
This is playing around and consolidating at the moment. I reckon this is going to go down. See it coming back again? I'm not getting in yet. Not getting in yet. See, GN, the same sort of thing. Even though that's coming up, you've got to turn there. It's just how long we wait. Well, what do you reckon, Wayne? What are you on?
Yeah.
your
I'm
thoughts?
just putting in that resistance line that you had there because I didn't have that one. Mine's further up. So I've just gone back to yesterday to see where this you got those from. And I agree. I've just put it in as well.
I'm going to put
No,
I'm going to put in.
the same with GA. Have you got in?
GN I have. Got in for a sell. I still reckon I'll get in for a sell here too. GA. That's me. I'm just seeing these come out and go down and these start to cross and the RSI coming down. That's all I can see at the moment. But this is on the fives. It might only short-live. Then pushing down. Look at that.
Mm.
GA is. Hang on, let's GN. Yep, that's pushed down too. Oh, GN's, yeah. That's sucking back up a bit. GA is more on the downturn, ready to go. And the GN is, see, that's ready to do the same sort of thing. It's just going to think about it for a bit. Let's just stay with the GA. Sorry, guys, I keep flipping around, but that's just what I do. This is how you're seeing exactly how I trade. I just look at here, look at there, following what's happening. It's not moving very quick yet. Ooh, 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 coming back up. Looks like a bit of consolidation, maybe. So yeah, so we're nearly, it's 5 minutes off an hour in. So you can see from those 5-minute candles there.
Yeah.
Oh, GN, let's go back and look at that. That's dropped down. See that? I'm only up, a pip or so, but it was a couple of pips in spread nearly. See, the 5 minutes sort of tells you a picture. When you go back to the 15s, of course. Oh, hang on. There's 3 candles in each one of those. So that's another 3 minutes up on that. Yeah, back to the 5s. I just tend to watch what it's doing there. Still going down. Yeah, I'm up 2 pips now. on GN. What do you reckon, Wayne? We'll have a big drop again?
Don't know. Everything's showing as still. The indicators are all showing still as a bar though, but
It is, isn't it?
the RSI is above the 50. The
Yeah.
vortex is just crossing,
Yeah, I
and the
know.
EMAs are still all in a bar. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm a bit conservative. I'm going to wait.
And that's okay. Yeah. That's GN. Let's look at GA. See? It went from a buy into a sell now. You know, even though the vortex is crossing over,